Bill Gates owns 270,000 acres of American farmland. Jeff Bezos controls over 400,000. Neither man has a background in agriculture, and neither has ever needed to drive a tractor. These properties are not being slated for real estate development or purchased for tax benefits. They also aren't being treated as weekend hobbies, which begs a rather uncomfortable question. Why are the richest men on Earth buying up massive amounts of raw American dirt? The sheer scale of these acquisitions reveals a massive, quiet shift in control over a finite resource, moving ownership from local operators to the world's wealthiest individuals. In the late 1980s, Warren Buffett purchased a 400-acre farm outside Omaha following a major agricultural market crash. He calculated a simple mathematical reality. The global population grows every day, people must eat every day, and the finite amount of arable land naturally increases in value over time. This chart compares the jagged trajectory of the S&P 500 over the last 30 years against the smooth, continuously ascending value line of U.S. farmland. The dirt has consistently beaten the stock market. Farmland yielded an average annual return of 10.7% from 1992 to 2022, while maintaining a price fluctuation rate of less than 3%. While banks collapse and tech stocks crash, crop prices consistently surge. Even in the deepest economic downturns, 8 billion people still demand breakfast. Institutional buyers are now utilizing massive capital reserves to secure these plots, driving the national average value of farm real estate to a record $4,350 per acre. Local, multi-generational family farmers simply cannot compete with that spending power. As a result, roughly 40% of all U.S. farmland is now leased out by investors, rather than owned by the people working the land. This crash-proof financial strategy effectively insulates billionaire capital while making it increasingly difficult for local operators to own the ground they farm. But the pursuit of food production and safe financial returns is only the surface of the strategy. The macro investor, Michael Burry, famously shifted massive amounts of capital into agricultural assets. His investment thesis was not built on crop yields or the soil itself. These massive land acquisitions are a mechanism to secure perpetual water rights. Legal ownership of the water supply provides a direct monopoly over the global supply chain. By controlling the land, these investors secure the ultimate finite resource required for human survival. Most people are funding this billionaire land grab without realizing it. Institutional land buyers utilize everyday consumer bank deposits to finance these massive acquisitions. This visual pipeline shows the flow of capital. Individual savings are aggregated by institutions to create a massive pool of liquidity, which is then used to price local farmers out of the market. This cycle ensures that consumer savings provide the exact capital used to outbid the families who have lived and worked on these farms for generations. When the next major economic collapse fractures the global supply chain, the divide between those who hold paper currency and those who hold physical resources will become absolute. Regular citizens will face the reality of inflation and scarcity, while those holding thousands of acres of land and deep water aquifers remain entirely protected. By purchasing the land and the water beneath it, these individuals are securing legal control over the physical foundation of human survival.